Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome back to PathFit 1 or Physical Education 1. I am your Teacher Shane. For this video, we will be discussing about the principles of training. Are you familiar with the principles of training? I think for those who are fitness enthusiasts out there, for my students who have experience going out to gym, having a daily exercise and workout routine, I think you're familiar with this. But for those who are not familiar with this and who really wants to be more active and to be fit, this is the first thing you need to know before we proceed to any workout program or exercise. A quick review about the different types of body because it will also affect what kind of or what type of body you have. It really depends on the exercise, the program, the body type. It is all connected. So we have three. We have the endomorph, the mesomorph, and the ectomorph, of course. Um, for those who are having a hard time gaining weight, those are the ectomorph. Those who are having a hard time losing weight, those are the endomorph. And those who are very blessed, who can lose and gain weight easily and quickly, is those are the mesomorph. So I hope you remember that what we have discussed for the last or past lesson. So are you excited for knowing or for this video? I hope you are. Let's start. Fitness isn't just about working hard. It's about working smart. So when you're endeavoring to get in shape, make sure you consider the four fitness factors. With the acronym of FIT, we have the frequency, intensity, type, and time. We will go on for these four fitness factors. First is we have the frequency. Ideally, exercise is something you should do every day. However, the frequency of your exercise depends on the type of workout you do. So what are the types of workout you are doing right now? Do you have any? I hope you have, okay? Bodybuilding, using the muscle too frequently will cause muscle damage. So you need to break between each day or workout. I always remind you guys that if we are in the beginners level, even if we are in the professional level, we really need to have a break every now and then if our body is soaring or even if our body is not soaring or if wala tayong pamaol, still we need to allot a rest day so that our muscles can rest and recover from what we have done through our workout or in our workout activities. If you perform high intensity exercise, you need to give the muscle work at least one day or rest or two at least. If you push them very hard with low repetition, high weight exercise for power. Take note, nadyo tayo ginatawag na lawas ra ang puhunan. Okay? So do not get excited too much. This is a mistake. Most of the young ones or for those first timers sa gym, they na carried away sila, na overwhelmed sa gym, and since it's their first time, they experiencing first time going to gym, experiencing exercise and workout with all the weights, with all the equipments. Tapos, mag 2 hours na sila, then first time pa nila, and wala ta kabuloon sa ng mga weights, o mga timbang sa weights ang ilang gipang lift dito, and then what happened? Nag-sore ang muscles, gipang takigan sa gabi, tapos nag-swear silang self na they will never go back sa gym because of what they have, because of that terrible experience, which can be avoided through what? Proper education. Aerobics. Some aerobics should be done every day in order to promote foot cardiovascular conditioning. Intense aerobic exercise like sprinting, for example, should be done every 2 or 3 days as the muscle need to recover. Low intensity and steady state aerobics can be done every day. I've told you and I always remind you that cardiovascular is very important and aerobic exercise is very important so that we can improve our endurance. Just next is intensity. Just how intensity should you go when you exercise? We have low, middle, and high intensity. Okay, let's start with the low intensity. This is 60% to 70% of max RH or heart rate. Exercise is good for the weight loss as well as the cardiovascular conditioning. At 60 to 70% of max heart rate, your body will be burning fat, pumping blood, and using up your energy at a steady rate, but not so much that you'll be exhausted. You can usually go for 30 to 60 minutes every day at this level of intensity. Of course, on reminders, now we begin at the beginner's level, okay? Please do not be so hard on yourself na if you really want to see the result as a very short period of time. That is very irresponsible of you and it's really impossible. Okay, and you will know why later. Medium intensity, okay? If nakaya na sa imong heart or nakaya na sa imong body, then of course you can feel it. Okay, you will go to 70 to 85 max of heart rate, and that is the level of medium intensity. Once you crack the 70% of your max heart rate, your body starts to feel it. You can't do daily workouts as your body needs time to recover. The average exercise time will about 20 to 30 minutes, but no more than 60 minutes. You should only perform at medium intensity 3 to 5 times per week. So if 3 to 5 times per week, at most you have 2 days or rest or 4 days rest. So ing ana ang iyahang ing ana siya unsa ang pag-exercise, guys. Dili straight na Monday to Sunday exercise jud ta because we really want to lose weight and we're very excited. So that is very irresponsible. Make sure that you really take care of your body. You give time to recover. You rest, as in zero walay buhaton. And when you do this one, you are not just giving yourself a reward, but also educating yourself on how to do proper workout or exercise. Here, if we reach the high intensity level, we have 85 to 95 max of heart rate is ideal for weight loss as it burns large amount of energy in short period of time. Endurance triathletes, marathon runners usually go for this intensity level as it improves their performance. Exercise will usually last no longer than 20 minutes with plenty of rest in between. The bursts of high intensity intervals and done every 2 or 3 days. Okay, ma'am, ngano nagkaubos ang iyahang time when it do exercise? Okay, we have different types of exercise. We have circuit, we have cardio, we have strength. And when it comes to heart rate, pwede ka kung naanad na imong body and you can enter your body or you can do a high intensity workout. Mo na siya ginatawag na circuit or natay ginatawag na HIIT, which I will discuss later also. So these are high intensity activities or workout. And you can also push yourself as much as you want, pero make sure na niuyon na pod ang imong lawas. Always check your lawas. Always check your body. Always check your lawas. Always check your body if it really reached the point or it really reached the level of high intensity which you can do or perform a high intensity activities or workout. Take note that you should never reach 100% max heart rate. It's just too much for your heart to take. It cannot take your heart. So in this na mag-workout ta para ma-exercise itong heart to be fit, to be disease free, and of course atong mangipasubraan, it's too much for our heart to carry or to perform. That's the time na nanaday mga complications and we really don't want that. That's the first thing that we don't want. That's why we exercise, we fit, so that we can be able to perform any activities or daily activities or even extra activities for the day. Okay? Type. The type of exercise you choose is entirely up to you and depends on your goals. So, what type of exercise you want will depend on the goals you want to achieve. Okay? We already discussed about the body goals, what are the goals that you want. We also calculated your BMI, and if you are overweight, you lose weight, and if you're underweight, you gain weight. So, getting in shape and losing weight, that is that are the two factors or two most goal sa tao why they indulge into physical activities or doing workout aside from being fit. High intensity training is highly recommended. So sprint training, HIIT, muna siya kung gingon sa inyo ganina, is high intensity interval training, and CrossFit are great. Okay, how do fit and CrossFit works? Ang HIIT manggod is, are you familiar with Tabata? Yeah, you have 5 sets of exercise. Within 5 sets, if you have a high intensity level na ka, you will perform 5 sets of exercise. For example, what are the different types of exercise? For example, burpees, split lunge or lunge, and squat, and jumping jack. So, then how does it work? 30 seconds for each exercise. 30 seconds for each exercise. And you will be an in between exercise, you will have 5 seconds of rest. Tapos, for example, burpees, 30 seconds, rest in between. 5 seconds, 30 seconds, push up or lunge. And after 5 seconds rest, then so on and so forth. After a set, ang ginatawag na to na siya set if mahuman na ang 5 exercise, 1 minute rest lang, dayon imo na po din siyang i-perform balik ang 5, then another set na po, perform na po ka. At most, I think it's 5 set. Pero ang uban, of course, 3 sets lang. Okay, you can do this one, but not on the high intensity interval. We can always improvise. So, if you're in the beginner's level, of course, ang 30 seconds, kung na kayo siya, no? Kanang taas na kayo siya, you can do 10 seconds lang. Tapos, 10 seconds po ng rest. Since we're in the beginner's level. So, pwede na to na siya buhaton. Pwede na to siya i-improvise. Ang CrossFit is also, same lang Japon siya, but more focused on the muscles and strength. So, na yung mga equipments, nga na po, pas-pas ang iyahang facing. Jogging, cycling, and other low-intensity steady-state aerobics can be good, but weight loss will really only occur if you combine weight training with its low-intensity exercise. Most recommended if your goal is to weight loss, then of course weight training will also help you to achieve your goal. So of course, since dili man ta kagawas and we're not able to perform or go to the gym, pwede na nato siya i-perform sa atong mga balay. Pwede na ta mag-alsag isa ka galon. Let's be resourceful. So, unsa na sa atong mga balay. Pwede ka nato kung gusto ng atong manghod, atong mga anak, kung unsa na ilang mga timba. Okay? All forms of aerobic exercise are good, including dance, martial arts, swimming, and spinning. A piece of advice, please choose an exercise where you can be comfortable and you will be having fun. Because if you're just doing this exercise and you don't feel comfortable and you don't feel fun and ang inyo lang ma-feel is ang kakapoy, ang kasore sa inyong lawas, then it will just add to the dilemma and agony you have, and it will cause you to stop doing workout or exercise. Diba? But if we love what our program is, if we love our exercise, malingaw taan na exercise, then it will encourage us to perform it most every day and rest if it is needed. Okay? So, ako already discussed this one. How you schedule your exercise for day one. If we're in the beginner's level, day one workout, day two rest, three workout, day two, day four rest, na interval. Tapos, as you grow, and as you develop, pwede na po tayo day 1 and day 2 workout, day 3 rest, day 4 and day 5 workout, day 3 rest, until maabot na din mo sa professional level. Building muscles for the men or women looking to bulk up, power 1 to 3 reps, and strength 4 to 6 reps. So, reps is repetition. So, ikapilan mo siya balik-balikon. Training with weights is the ideal type of exercise with 20 minutes of low-intensity aerobic thrown into the mix every day. Okay, take note. We already discussed this one. We need to warm up, we need to stretch, and we need to cool down. Okay, aerobic exercise is a very good warm-up to our preparation for our strength exercise. You can also do day 1 cardio, tapos day 2 rest, day 3 cardio and strength, then day 4 rest, then day 5 pure cardio, day 6 then you can also have pure strength. Okay. If you're older men and women have to take a different approach to exercise. They can't always do high impact exercise, running or martial arts unless they started young. Okay, take note. If you're old and you do not start or you are not really active, so it's a little difficult for you to perform high intensity exercises. But if you at a very young age started to do exercise, then it will not be difficult for you when you get older, and still you can do this exercise on the same level when you were young. Okay, so that's why I'm always telling you guys to start exercise as young as now. Okay, but they need to focus on the low impact exercise types like cycling, on a recumbent bike, moderate weightlifting, yoga, pilates, and even swimming. You can also, ang pinakauso sa mga momshies is Zumba. Okay, the next is time. The amount of time you spend training will depend on the intensity of the exercise you do. For low intensity, you may have to work up to it, but you should be able to keep your steady state, low intensity workouts up for at least 40 to 60 minutes a day. So for the beginners, of course, we start with the low intensity. Do not be so hard in yourself again and again. Please do not be hard to yourself. Doing exercise and reaching your goal will really take and test your patience. And of course, do not expect that we will see the results after how many days of doing exercise, because honestly, it will take us or it will take you 3 to 4 months before you will be able to see the output of your hard work. Next is the medium intensity. It's not recommended to push your body beyond 30 minutes. So if kaya-kaya na, diba, katong ganina, if you remember the frequency, we have the low, medium, and high intensity when it comes to our heart rate. So the more nagkataas ang imong heart rate or more nagka-intense ang imong exercise, the lower the time you need to perform it. And of course, the high intensity, you will be wiped after 10 minutes and you shouldn't train for longer than 20 minutes. So these are programs like Tabata, like the HIIT, like the CrossFit exercise. These are those na dali lang jud kayo, as in quick lang kayo, but it will, ang impact niya sa ato ang body, it will be really rewarding. Okay? So take note everyone that doing exercise really takes levels by levels to touch. Beginners, medium, then high, and that's the professional ones. Okay? Always remember that it will not hurt if you will ask professionals. If you're going to the gym, you ask those kuya and ates who've been there for how many years, they will really help you when you are starting, okay? So that when the time comes that you become the professional, you will be able to touch and help other young peoples or young ones who really want to indulge into active lifestyle. So if you have any questions, I hope you have learned something from this lesson. And if you have any questions, again, please do it. DM me or post it on our group page so that everyone can be or can discuss it. Okay? So that will be all, and keep safe.